Nelsie Yang is Wood City Council. I know the family is on your district. So, Council Nelsie Yang, 안녕하세요.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, I do want to take a moment to invite my colleagues on the St. Paul City Council. My colleagues on the St. Paul City Council to come up here and join me too. So it's the Councilmember Louis representing Ward 1 and Councilmember Shiko Johnson representing 2. If I missed anyone on the council, please come on up and join us. So my name is Nelsie Yang, and I'm the council member representing Ward 6, which is based in St. Paul. And my ward is actually just a few blocks away from Pacheng Vang's family's home. They live in Ward 5, and I get to visit my husband Kong, my 1-year-old son Zonga. I want to say thank you so much to Pacheng Vang's family, along with councils and the organizations who work together to put together this community vigil, which I feel is so important for us to have so that people can come together for healing and support for the family. I also want to say thank you to our first responders and our elected officials and so many community leaders who offered everything that they can, to make sure that that we continue to have leaders at the front lines supporting our families, like what the Vang family went through. And there's a lot that I want to say, but I want to say overall that what I feel in this moment is truly the power of community coming together. And that is especially important because what the Vang family went through is something that we all know could happen to us. Like, this is not an isolated situation at all. And also the loss that they have gone through in recovering and going through, their home getting damaged, being displaced, and losing their 4 children out of their 6 young children. This is a loss that is unimaginable. And I can't even put into words how painful and heartbreaking it is. I say that especially as a new mom, of my 1-year-old son. And I thought a lot about what would it look like for any of us to wake up one day and to be told, oh, your kids are no longer here, or your family members are no longer here. It is just unimaginable. But the reason why this moment and the space here for healing and support is so important is because it is so important for the feelings of isolation or not knowing what to do next, that the Vang family is going through. They need to know that we are here for them and that they are not alone. And I'm sure that they feel that so much because of their financial resources, the over $400,000 that have come together from people, not just in our city, not just in our state, but all across the world have come together. That is just phenomenal. And so I really feel that speaks to the power of community. And I want to say thank you to every single person who has offered what they could to make sure that we are a part of being a cushion of support, a layer of support for the Vang family so that they can truly focus on what they need to. Because I really believe that we have all the resources for our communities to thrive, and no one should have to live without. And it's important that we send that message of love, of support and healing to our fellow Vang family. And so I want to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, us St. Paul Council members, the opportunity to speak in support of the Vang family. We offer you our condolences, we offer you our love and support, and want you to know that we will always be here to support you. So let's continue to stay in touch. And I want to pass on the mic over to my colleagues, and just want to say a few words of support to the Vang family too. But excuse me, before I do that, I want to take a few moments just to say, to speak in Hmong too. 不是还得我说呢，就说你这里这对我不要，要是要不要不到城市给我找那个啥一塞子好，给你要如果的要就是谁的跟我Pacheng Vang 就你们要呢，给人要被拉的，如何看呢？而且在家被谁的应该不可能给被谁好要更正我给那个主导西餐，那个啥我合作的那个东叫我的那个什么那家。从你说对我，你学的好多，就如可能别种喏，但同开的车牌就是大呀，好不上课呢，应要考了几毛钱，然后教育课程考了，有三个要给我说是我真然后打了高分了之后，这我我被那个这个考上我是我第二考没过，对那么一个过。都猜了，也看到了还点，被打到呢还点考我，这个考我好找了呢，也考我应找到没从你车子，给从以后就自己超市自己找固定呢，给考我经营产呢，给叫我要想找落成来，个以后到那边只要有落地可能有一年是，但是我自己路自己是车自己车个种路那个有山咯。不是还有找到从你从头的那里有那些我平地把车这样找，第二个好像晒了，这次把的是第二车了，搞得好包含的被鸟的一下车了呢。我找到每次这个我用写这个还被我要叫了，要再省了，要你这要中要到后面都平地呢，包含的这其实这是车了你就经过一家。你晒那点，人家我说的就老给了车，这个把地址我全都差不多些，这就看我很快过嘛，都差不多一天了，你把这些还点，你拿给好，情况自己都，你拿带车去的，说的好我自己超市好在好对了，你好别个超好的，你饮食的然后有些你要护照给已经到还没有的很难，从不稀罕的。กูว่าหมดแบบของนอเจ้ากูว่าคือคาลิสเราคือเราต้องเจ้าคนรู้เราก็ต้องสิ่งเจ้าคนซึ่งพอนอนที่ที่เป็นนอนนี่ได้นี่ก็ดูดีเองมีเชตีวอร์ที่เก่งนั่นเลยนี่ใช้ก็ใช้ก็จำเส้นเก่งมีเชตีวอร์ที่นั่นเนี่ยเราใช้ที่สุดอยู่จังเรา
Hello everyone, I just want to share my condolences. My name is neeg and I serve as the St. Paul City Council member for Ward 1, which represents Summit University, Frogtown, in the North End community. And again, just sharing my condolences as I think about why we're all here gathered with the title of this event, Shining a Light for Healing. I just think about just the joy and the light that was in these young people, these children, this family, part of the big family and our extended family, and just how we can pay it forward in our way of walking towards or through healing, right? Is remembering that light, sharing our light with everybody. From my own culture, my own community, our way of healing is through singing, arts and culture and dance, and sharing those memories of gatherings. And just even looking out to the audience, I can see that there's many similarities, and there are differences. And I just want to say thank you, Councilmember Nelsie Yang, for just sharing this invitation for us to be here and for us to ensure that families know that they can have the services and the proper safety measures to ensure that something like this tragedy won't happen again. It was very innocent, right, to have a candle lit, very innocent to go to sleep in the peacefulness of your own home. And like City Council Member Nelsie shared, this is an isolated incident, and we want to make sure that St. Paul is a city where everyone has the proper safety measures to make sure we're all safe, so we can continue sharing our light. And when I just think about this moment, I'm committed to serving in my office to be an open door to anything that we can do to contribute to the future of our young loved ones, and to ensure that this community is wrapping their arms around the Vang family, and wrapping their arms around also the children, their friends, and their extended family, and the students that they had the opportunity to serve with. So thank you again. I'm going to pass the mic to our City Council member, Shanita Johnson. This is actually her district, or excuse me, her ward. But again, my office is always open, and I appreciate whatever we can do to continue the healing.
I just want to echo the same condolences to the Vang family as well as to our community, and just to echo the sentiments that when things like this happen in our community, it not only impacts those around us, but in a lot of cases, it directly impacts the family who has experienced such significant loss that we can't really grasp it and put it into words. So the only thing I will just offer in continuation, what we will see today, is that healing is a process. It's going to take a family. I hope that each and every one of you who have chosen to be a part of this visual today recognizes that we all have an obligation to our families and to this family, to the Vang family in particular, to continue to check on them after today, to continue to offer your love and support after we leave here today, because the healing journey is a process, and I cannot even imagine the magnitude of pain and just true inexplicable pain that the family must be experiencing. It's actually really heavy to hold in this room, so I can't imagine what the family must be going through at this time. But sincerely, on behalf of, especially in Ward 7, even though the Vang family lives in Ward 6, we have a connectivity when it comes to the East Side, and if I know anything about the East Side, we show up for our community. That's why I came today. But please hug your families a little bit closer, but realize that healing is a journey and a process. So keep the Vang family not only in your thoughts and your prayers, but also in your pocketbooks before you leave today, to support this family, to get a little bit off of their feet as we go onto this journey, and join alongside them. But check on them a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, because this is a journey and a process. I just want to ground us in that, and simply say thank you for letting us be here and take up some space, and my condolences and prayers to you.
So, moving on to the last speakers is one of Minister Health Representative, Pacheng Vang.
All have been here for a really long time, and we're all here together to support each other, but I also want to make sure that we get to be in community together, not just here listening to those of us here speaking today. I am State Representative Khalid Vang Her, Representative Liz Lee, Representative Francis Clark, St. Paul School District, Commissioner Mike Chong, Director Hala Henderson, who's also the chair of the board of the school board here in St. Paul, Senator Murphy, Director Carlo, Director Yusuf, say your last name. And then Director, thank you, my apologies. They're all very new, so I'm still learning names, but we're all standing here today because we know that when our community experiences tragedy, it's not one person that needs to say, what am I going to do? It's all of us and all the different levels of government, that from every one of those individuals in this family was touched by each one of us. The kiddos who were in our public school district, the homes and the services that we receive that are from our county, the resources that we provide for our fire and EMS from our state officials, that we all know that this is our responsibility. It is fitting for us to be here today in this room, which Dr. Gothard said to me is the circle room. And I had been in a number of circle rooms, but I had forgotten why this is important. And it is important because the circle in Native culture, Native communities, represents the interconnectedness of everything. We are all connected to each other. And that in this circle room, we are here to be in this healing space. And that's important for us to remember, that it's not lost on me, that this is where we get to do this healing together. And I just want to say that there's no words that we can offer now that can actually help the family, but know that we will be here for you, as mentioned by our council members, is that this is not something we come today to just grieve together and to offer condolences, that we will be here with you in the long run. And that the issues that you all experienced with this fire is, you know, I was very lucky recently, just a week ago, I was at Fire Local 21, and we talked about this particular incident. And that St. Paul is actually very unique in the fact that our firefighters actually have EMSs right in their facilities. That is not something everyone across the state has. And it had not been the fact that our heroic firefighters went into that building, it was because EMS services were available immediately when the family was brought out. Had that not been the case, I don't know if anybody would have survived that fire. And so as we think about the tragedy that happened in this incident, we also need to celebrate the fact that we are in a city led by people who really care and are looking to say, how else can we always serve our community? And that means that service doesn't end after today. And so thank you so much for letting us be here with all of you. Thank you so much for allowing us to be in this space to heal with you, and know that we will be here for you after this is all done. I ask that for those who are here in this space to heal with us, to heal together with the family, that we remember that there are other ways in which we can offer to support, whether it is after today or whether it is you offer time and resources, that know that this is a journey that we'll all be on together. And thank you so much for the time today. I appreciate giving us this moment to stand up. I would give my colleagues all the opportunity to speak as well, but I know that their hearts are with me, and that the sentiment is very similar and the same. And so thank you all very much for this time.
Our next speakers will be one of the state senators, Susan Park. แล้วก็
I want to first thank Representative Belkey for inviting all of our elected officials up here so that we can all stand together as unity. Thank you for that. And so I won't invite us back up here, but I will just say that, you know, I'm here with my son, Vincent, and my husband, Nick. I want to first say thank you to North 18 Council, Pacheng Vang, and all of our day son, including the Vang family, for organizing this vigil. This is so important for our entire community to come together and to mourn together and support the Pacheng and his family. I am so deeply saddened to hear of this news. A week ago, when I first saw it on Facebook, where I think most of us get our news these days, my heart just dropped, and I prayed for the family, and I hoped that all of them would survive. Later those couple of days, I saw videos of Pacheng holding his children as they were taking their last breath, and I just cried. I couldn't stop crying. I don't think I stopped crying this last week, as many of us in this community have. It's not just me, it's every single one of us here. It's any parent. We can feel the pain that him and his family is going through. It's unimaginable what has happened to this family. And I am so proud to live in a community, in a world in which, when we see someone else going through something this horrific, that we come together, we pray for them, and we support them, and we donate to that family. I'm so proud to live in this wonderful world in which we all love each other, and I want to say thank you so much to everyone. It is terrible to see that these beautiful children here, 6 children, and 4 have left us, You know, two is still fighting for their lives, and especially their mother. Moshi Chapler, Moshi Chapler. We had the Gavino, no, temptation of Gavino. We are even here. We start to have a Moshi here. Yeah, we have to live here, the Pulo Homa. And you could show Shana. Yani bawal din kami yung dahil na pagtuos nila at so to siya sa amin kaya. I'm sorry. It is so heartbreaking, and I know we're all mourning together in this time, but I want to let Pacheng, especially Pacheng and his wife, Muro, his children, his family, know that we love you, we're praying for you, we will continue to pray for you. We support you, and I really, really will continue to pray every single day that his wife and his two remaining children have a full recovery. And after that, this community will still continue to come together to support them so they can move beyond this tragedy. Because that's where the other fight's gonna be, not just in the hospital right now for their lives, but a fight to live every single day without the other four members of their family. So my son, my kids, wanted to bring these two plushies, because it's their favorite as well, for the two children that's still in the hospital. And I want to ask the family members to please come and accept these two for the little girl, Nupo, and the little boy, Yesha. When I first saw the video, I was crying. My kids rushed over and they go, "What's going on?" Because mom just cried out of the blue. And I said, it's because of this tragedy. I was explaining to them, and they cried with me. And the other day when we went to the store to buy the plushies, I was crying the whole time, and the store associate there said, "What's wrong?" And I just couldn't even explain it. But again, thank you for this entire community for being here. Thank you to Moko Yisa. And together this entire community will come together and support this family moving forward. Thank you.